we're losing them. We're losing them. Ah, jeez. Okay, this is good. All right, so Rogers versus Elf. We expect Elf to lose, no doubt, but Rogers really doesn't hit that hard. And once Elf has these heels going, we're going to start seeing her recovering a lot more. Now remember, the tear space from Rogers hits really hard, so I don't know how much her heel is really going to help when this tear space are landing. And this Rogers, I don't know if he has dodge gear on or if it's just that tier 12 stats are so high, but Jesus. Yeah, and every time he lands that Scorpio, a tear space and Libra and all that, a tear space comes behind him. Not on Libra, I shouldn't say that. But Tyrant Cometh and Scorpio are triggering these tear space. Oh, yeah, Tyrant Cometh. So here's a Taurus with a Gemini. Tear space should trigger twice, I think. Let's see. And Curse. But Curse doesn't work through Roger's defensive stance. So here's a Blessing, a Mitre Capricorn. Capricorn is 1774. 74, 130 from tear space. Oh, okay, not bad. And the heel. Then here comes that Libra. 2595. Oh, waiting for that tear space. Okay, it's already hit. Oh, there's the curse. Curse damage. Not enough. It doesn't do anything. I'm just curious what Rogers is going to do to break that third slot. I wonder how long this replay goes, because once Roger goes defensive stance, which is what he's going to be this next attack, he's basically going to be immune. And then Elf, on the other hand, she's going to be getting her heals on her front row and awakening, so she might just keep healing to full. Like, he only hit her for 7 damage, 7 troops there, and then she heals for 300 and something. And then the tear space, oh god. And then that heal works against tear space. So the tear space hits and the heal triggers again. That's awesome. But not enough to beat Rogers. Still not enough to beat Rogers. But man, that's huge. The net result of a double Rogers attack is 2 heals for Elf. So even though tear space hits really hard, the net result is Elf is going to recover 60 to 80% of those troops, and I think it gets more as she gets lower. So Rogers shouldn't be able to kill her, which is why those 2 slots survive. Look at that, boom! The awakening triggers all those heals. Oh, it's so good. Elf is so good. She's so powerful now with that tear space tier 12 ability. But, you know, she's just not the answer to Rogers. That's Reinhardt's job. And she's a Walker commander. She shouldn't be an answer to Rogers, right? But Elf against anyone else, super dangerous. But, you know, still falls victim to 1-slot busts from Vegas and Golems and Stellas. So, as far as everyone else is concerned, I'd take Elf over anyone else. But, you know, she requires a full march, and it's a risky march. And it's only fun to play that way in the Galactic Battle. You can't really do that on your servers without losing a huge army and just wanting to quit. So, yeah. Eventually she does break down this third slot, or Rogers does break down this third slot. I don't know when, though. I mean, because like he's already healed back to full like we expected. So maybe what's going to happen is I honestly forgot what Capricorn does. I don't remember what Capricorn does. Someone in chat post what Capricorn does. It's obviously not accuracy, and it's obviously not damage. So what is it? What's the other one? Lowers their crit chance? I think it lowers their crit chance. Okay. Crit damage is important. That lowers damage by like 4-fold. Alright. Well, I'm going to fast forward it and assume that he just gets a little unlucky. Yeah, that second slot was taking a beating too. But Rogers really wasn't taking damage. Elf was. Statistically speaking, Elf is always going to lose that fight. Or always lose more in that fight. She'll never beat Rogers. But very cool.